really like this adaptation here if they go towards the Yone. It gives you a really strong matchup in the mid lane that you can look to bully through, and you end up with the Aurora having this push on the top side as well. I love aware of where the Blitzcrank is, which definitely alleviates a lot of the pressure.
Does have the sweeper once again as well.
Okay. Ooh, nice little quick trade there from Faker as he sidesteps, but Shanks gets pulled. Nice moves there from Keria, but now they got to be a little bit careful. Gumayusi going to take some pain from AL as they fire back. So farm very much. You can see both of them very close in that count as Owner is hanging out on the side of mid lane. Shanks in some danger. Vault Breaker charged up. Shanks with a flash away as Tarzan comes in for the counter attack there with the EQ combo. Kael right behind him looking for a binding, but it does not stun. Shanks losing the flash here from the gank. No summoner spell
all the way through the river, so they can constantly roam up to mid lane as well. And Faker is getting dangerous.
Yeah, Faker walks too close to the brush. The deadly flourish right after the EQ coming in from Tarzan. Faker still on the run. AL thinking about going further. There's your fate sealed. Shanks goes in. First blood over to Hope.
Anyone's Legend collapsed onto the mid lane. T1 have put so much pressure onto Shanks, but the Valve just...
Grub started up, and it looks like topside Gumayusi forced back by Flandre here at the same time, chunking the Ziggs below half HP. AL still with total control over the Grub pit. They've brought everyone up here, so Doran's going to get some free firing time on the bottom lane turret, try to get some plates out of that one. We'll be able to secure the first, maybe even the second down here.
Potential to burn summoner spells and pick people off.
But this is the style of play that Anyone's Legend were so well renowned for, but Hope under pressure now.
Yeah, Keria wants the pull and he finds it onto Hope, who immediately tries to get away with the bomb right over the top. They take him down. Gumayusi gets the kill. T1.
Though Owner taking this one kind of slow.
Okay, both of our junglers have their Sundered Skies available. Proto Belt also completed for Faker. T1 starting up the Drake, have it down to half HP. Kael, Tempered Fate, trying to save his jungler. Tarzan survives for now, but T1 is bringing everybody to the show. Doran in the middle of the Cataclysm. The stolen Tempered Fate. Tarzan's already down. Kael's about to die. T1's found two. Shanks is in the middle of everybody, and he has to try to get away. He wants to charge Q3. He gets over the wall for now. Anyone's Legend has already lost their jungler and their support. The two that they need to make the play turn.
And even though the Ziggs ult is immune with the Bard ult, wait a second, Kyle's getting in there.
Yeah, Kael on the approach, but no, the smite is there for Owner, and T1 take the Drake. Either side is Hope for the side of AL. Doran on the Cassante for the side of T1. Doran does have his Jack Show completed, so does have some resistance against both types of damage. Flandre's coming in here on the flank, jumps in, but he doesn't find the opportunity here just yet. Tempered Fate, no target. Gumayusi getting away. Caught up here with a deadly flourish. The shots fire out. The curtain is called, and Gumayusi is cold as T1 lose their bottom lane carry, and Anyone's Legend are moving forward towards the Herald.
The target selection from AL was beautiful. Gumayusi's flash was down, and they rotate Flandre early to make sure they can get the pick, and they will answer for tower pressure and the Rift Herald.
And Anyone's Legend gets the first turret. They've got the 3 grubs. They had the opportunity to force that down to the top lane before Doran can get the first turret down on the bottom lane at the same time, and that means it could fly out here. Flandre hanging back near the tier 1 turret in the mid lane for the side of AL as the Dragon is already down to half HP. T1 trying to decide where they want to go. They're staying nearby for now as Faker throws out the Tempered Fate to slow down the Drake a little bit. AL secures the Drake. They try to defend the tier 1 over in the mid lane here at the same time. Ulti from the Aurora keeps the structure standing, but Gumayusi has the satchel to complete the trade. Dragon for AL, tier 1 turret for T1.
Yeah, T1, wait a second.
Nice Tempered Fate there, flies out from Kael, and now they're looking to go in after Keria. The Mega Inferno bomb's not gonna matter, and AL as they clear out some of these wards from T1.
And everybody knows Otacon throws the best house parties.
Oh, he really does. Everybody shows up.
Yeah, Kael gonna try and look for the reset though, because he's completely out of wards. Kerry's been doing a great job of keeping that pressure there, and off the back of a T1 looking to invade, knowing that Kael is gonna be lacking on the vision.
Doran going in, wants the 1v1 against Shanks. The Cassante is all out. Shanks fighting back, sidesteps the third and Tofo strike. Got a little dicey there at the end. Gives him the Team Liquid thumbs up and walks away.
With item spikes and also that ult advantage.
Yeah, it's the 2-item power spike on everybody that's not a support, for everybody except for Faker. Tempered Fate No target connection there, but AL is going all the way in. They want Gumayusi, who already gets away, so they're going to switch over to Keria now instead. Owner trying to fight back as Shanks is in the middle of everybody. He snaps back. Keria dies first. Immortal Shield Bow keeps Shanks alive as AL are now continuing to retreat. Kyle and Shanks very low. T1 goes forward. Tarzan with a dunk, but he's only going to seal his own fate. Gumayusi barely holding on, but he burns down. Faker with a kill on Tarzan. Owner chases Hope. The Jhin getting away for now as T1 have lost their bottom lane, but they've killed 3 in response. Faker after Flandra, who has to flash away. Owner flashes to try to catch him with a ball breaker. Flandra needs more distance, but he cannot find it. Abscond, abduct. Goodbye to the Aurora, and it's a 4-for-2 trade favoring T1.
Keria denies Flandre that instant to burst out Gumayusi, and Shanks tries to follow, but ends up getting caught out, can't snap back.
Owner's staying on the red though, so they're probably just going to sacrifice this. This will be soul point, not the actual soul itself.
Exactly. So if you then manage to take that after winning a fight, all of a sudden, things feel largely catapulted the other direction. So
To find some sort of pocket of Fog of War, to find a very big hook. Maybe get an early summoner spell.
Okay, knocks Tarzan up into the air. Tempered Fate onto Tarzan to try to keep him safe a little bit longer here, and he does manage to buffer through the CC. Now Flandra putting some pain onto the T1 lines, but no! It's Owner going in, they lock up Flandra, they beat him down! Owner's on a killing spree, and that's -1 for AL. T1 find the pick, and then they immediately evacuate.
That Vi Ziggs combo is just deadly, man. Owner sees his target, locks him up, Guma throws the ultimate, and T1 once again with the pressure.
And as Flandre just trying to help out Tarzan that ends up getting him caught, didn't need to invest the ultimate, could have just escaped because KL had bought enough time for the Demacian Standard to be used to escape. But now T1 another tower, more pressure to push AL back as Faker just looking to clear this wave and reset as well.
Yep, just shooting that stolen Jhin ulti back at Hope. Tarzan goes in after the T1 mid laner, but again, just not a ton of threat. Faker
objectives as Faker now has to run does provide a lot of value when the soul fight is coming, but if Faker can't get away, this could be very problematic.
Yeah, flash immediately into the binding, Tempered Fate right after. Faker trying to get away, goes golden to buy himself an extra second. Through the wall they go, Tempered Fate from Faker keeping himself alive as Doran's under the back line. Hope is under pressure, Faker's still alive for now. Hope gonna be cut down, Doran going in and Faker's already cut down first. Hope next to die, it's a 1-for-1. AL's in the middle of everybody as Tarzan has to try to get away, and Keria is going to be focused, but he finds a pull over the wall beforehand. Flandra pulled in, but Doran shut down. Gumayusi over the wall with another satchel as Tarzan wants to find a little bit more, but he dies. Gumayusi and Owner working together as Guma dies to Shanks. Owner wants another. Flandra needs to get away, and he hops between worlds. The Owner can't chase him down. Flandra gets back over the wall, and Shanks is ready to flash. Owner will get knocked into the Guardian Angel. Keria is the only one left alive, and that Guardian Angel will not hear the prayers of T1. It's a 4.
For anyone's legend.
Yeah, Owner's still dead for another 5 seconds. Unless you have some sort of a miracle blunder from the side of AL, there's no way. AL, off the back of a pick, will claim the Mountain Soul.
That's a MasterCard priceless moment for anyone's legend. For anyone's legend, they now have the safety nets they need, and with T1, they're looking for picks.
Yeah, Doran eats about 1,000 damage as he tries to approach that brush, and now Tarzan jumps over the wall. Tempered Fate fired out. It's the stolen one there from Faker, but the real from Kyle does not hit either. Doran continuing to try to get away. Shanks on the Yone also has his Infinity Edge now. If he can find that Fate seal that we were at with a support budget right now. T1 starting up the Baron. It will be spotted out by the Scryer Trinket from anyone's legend. Gumayusi just trying to play defense.
It's a bit of a fake bluff though, because their Baron take is not very quick on T1's side, and anyone's legend know it. You can see it there. They've been on it for a while, only half HP now.
Yep, but they are not backing off just yet. Kyle fires out the Tempered Fate, but he won't find a target. Keria wanted to pull, but he misses everybody. T1 backs away from the objective now as the tier 1 turret also dies here in the mid lane. That's all 3 outer turrets now dead on the T1 side. AL gonna be happy about that as they continue. Wait, not that turret, that one in the bottom lane didn't actually die. Flandra had to back off before it could. Owner looking for an opportunity. Shanks jumps in, finds the Q3, immediately resets. Doran's nearly killed at the very start of the fight. Owner having to get away now as well with the curtain call firing out. Faker sidesteps Deadly
T1
Flourish.
to come to them.
And T1 are ready to answer the challenge. Faker with a teleport ready to join up as immediately the engage comes out from Tarzan. The target is Carrier. The Shank Seal finds everybody! Thanks in the back line as Gumayushi tries to get away. He's scattered, but he's knocked down by Tarzan. Faker scrambling as Kyle and Hope chase after him. Doran's gonna be the next target, and Anyone's Legend have forced the world champions back.
What an engage from Anyone's Legend! Tarzan does not hesitate. He pulls the trigger onto
The
Carrier.
entire stadium has erupted here in Shanghai.
And the gold lead now back under the command of AL. They've got the Dragon Soul, the Elder spawning in less than 1 minute. The binding into the wall does not connect to Kyle, but now T1 is overextended. Owner's in the middle of everyone. That's your jungler right before Elder, but the TP is a mistake from Flandra. He's shut down already. Owner's Guardian Angel will not save him. It's a 1-for-1. Tempered Fate collides onto Doran, but he's unstoppable.
So are up for Tarzan. They are up for Shanks. AL, such an advantage.
T1 trying to approach. Doran's gonna be the point man, trying to make his way in there as Gumayushi continues to throw bouncing bombs. Elder Dragon down to 3,000. Fate Seal cuts through, but the stasis gonna lock everybody up. Tarzan's gonna be your focus. Mega Inferno bomb over the top of the Elder is secured by Anyone's Legend, and they're continuing the fight. Faker is about to be executed as Doran falls too. Anyone's Legend is murdering T1. Curtain call fires out. Most of the bullets won't find their target, but they won't need to. The final shot in Gumayushi
To just one game away from what no other LPL team has ever been able to do. They will put T1 to series points here.
All right, the inhibitor falls. It's Owner and Carrier versus AL. They have to try to distract. Owner jumps into the middle of everyone, but the Elder Dragon will roar with the might of China as Anyone's Legend forces T1 to match point and takes game 3.